I love Phoenix, personally. Seriously?
Yeah, but I've heard good things about it.
So hold on. My neck of the woods. Or, I can't call it the woods. My neck of the desert. My neck of the dirt. Have you ever been to the desert?
No. I've been to Southern California. That's about it.
What about? That's to quote Godfrey.
San Diego,
Okay.
Encinitas area. Carlsbad was probably the closest
So
to
like
a
the
desert.
Bay Area. Like the nice parts of California.
Like San Diego, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I have some family out there. Not that I can claim them because they're mean. Sorry. They're mean. They're very rude. So we don't talk about them, but I do have some family there. Okay. So is that... Hold on. No, hold on. Like that? No, now I'm too close.
Yeah, you were good.
Okay.
This is good.
See? I mess it up.
All right, so I heard that there are certain parts of Arizona that aren't the desert, though, that are like Washington a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Is that more
Flagstaff.
north or?
For sure. Oh, yeah. Northern Arizona. Like where NAU is and stuff. I mean, I can't speak for all of Northern Arizona, but
Yeah.
it's very much like, I don't know. It gives me Seattle vibes just a little bit.
Yeah.
And it snows there. There's also like little pockets where you can go where it snows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And like when I lived in Needles, we would go play sports in like places like White Pine or like even Reno and shit like that. But yeah, it's pretty chill.
Yeah, I was looking at Stir Crazy, I think is what it's called, and it's only a 30-minute drive from the airport.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So essentially,
Party bus.
yeah, party bus for sure. Party Uber.
What if,
They need to have party
my God.
Ubers.
Watch we get
For
there
sure.
and we just get like a humongous tour bus. We're just like,
I think this is
let's
better.
do it. It's time.
I'm so much more comfortable. I'm not gonna be able
We
to
look
keep
like
looking.
absolute stoners.
Yeah, for sure.
But we are. So
It's important to be
that.
comfortable during a podcast.
Absolutely.
This is a pretty comfortable
Absolutely.
couch.
I don't even feel like I'm out in public right now. I feel like I'm at home.
Yeah, this is chill.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ashley's Pub for letting us chill out and do
Literally
a podcast
drop
in
in
one
and
of
be
their
like-
rooms.
Yo, mind if me and my friend hang out and I'm here for a little while?
Yeah, I said I'll buy some booze, so
Hey.
make it a
Or
fair trade.
watermelon water.
Yeah, watermelon water.
What did you get?
That's the blonde, non-alcoholic.
Why you gotta like? What about brunettes? Huh? I'm
You
just
know,
kidding. That's
I-
such a Thomas Friday joke.
Yeah,
That's so. Forgive me.
I've always been about brunettes, so every now and then I take a break and get a blonde ale.
Damn. I gotta let Lori know.
Yeah, it's important to have balance in your life, you know. But the point of the podcast, not to get off track right out the gate, is to
Leave it to
first
me.
of all thank Ashley's Pub for letting us chill out back here in one of her rooms. And but the point of the podcast is to talk about comedy shows that we have coming up this week to end the year proper. Today's December 26th.
What day is it, Joe?
They all blur, man. They really do.
Hold on. Hey, my bet. I didn't even look yet. I didn't look at my phone.
Okay,
I think it's the 27th.
27th. I'm gonna go with 26th.
Okay, let's look.
Okay. I know it's Tuesday.
It's
27th?
the
Okay.
Yeah. It is
makes sense, 'cause-
Tuesday, the 27th.
Because tomorrow's the 28th, which is Wednesday. Remedy Speakeasy open mic
Yep.
at 9 p.m.
Be sure you go.
Yes. And then Thursday, Hood Canal Brewery, the 29th.
Mm-hmm. Also go to that.
Yes, at 7 p.m. And then Friday, Dog Days Brewery at 7 p.m. on the 30th.
And I will be at that.
You will be at that. You'll be on that, telling the
Yes.
jokes. And then again Saturday at Remedy Speakeasy,
Mm-hmm.
8 p.m. for the New Year's Eve, December
Happy New Year's,
31st. Comedy show featuring Drew Lopez,
Oh, yeah.
Morgan Colas, Jacob Jaffe, myself,
Max Y song.
Max Wysong. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hosted
Myself.
by Allison Rose. Yep.
Yeah.
Yourself.
I'm a person too, even though I'm probably not going to tell jokes. I'm going to give an end of the year speech.
That'll be just your 15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And then hosted by Allison Rose herself, the co-boner of Remedy Speakeasy.
Featuring the lovely Thomas Friday, who
Yes.
can't be with us tonight.
Yeah, he said he had to work today on his normal day off, and now he's gaming. So I said, Speak no more. Stay home. Enjoy your day, sir.
It's very important.
Yeah, it is. Therapy,
Gaming?
man. Gaming therapy for sure.
Absolutely. On note of the new year, I think it's going to be a great year in comedy.
Think so.
Absolutely. Predictions for the new year, I think that everybody's going to have such wonderful growth this next year. I think people are really coming into their own. I think, and when I say people, I think that Pacific Northwest comedians are really starting to pop off and really starting to come into their own and find their voice.
All over the place.
Yeah, all over the place.
Oregon,
I think we have a really
Portland.
good variety of talent here in this state. And like, you know, and just to prove that, look at all the wonderful festivals that we've had this last year.
Yeah. Competitions,
like,
festivals.
I love being a part of the food yard, the Yard City in Salem. That was sick. Like, I cannot wait for us to go.
I would love to do that.
We got to start. Leave it to me to bring it back to sports. Just like, we got to start training, man.
We got to start training for the Food City competition.
Yeah, no, it's for real. We got to bring that shit home, man.
Hell yeah, man.
I can't talk about it and not hype up Bremerton.
I was hoping that we would be able to hit the road for like a week prior to that so we could have our shit super sharp. But
you know, I'm all about keeping it tight. And I'm so sorry. That's horrible. I did that right when you were taking a drink.
Tight,
And I'm
keep
so
it right.
sorry.
It's all right. I held it down.
Get it right. Get it tight.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, so because 2022 did have a lot of growth in it when you think about where we were earlier this year, January of 2022, and where we've come now with how many open mics and comedians we've had come out and the amount of time and reps we've been able to get on stage to work out some of our shit. And I think that next year, I think you're correct in that there's mad potential for just doing that over again, but for a full year.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of gradually kind of going through the year, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, 2022 has been like a full year of us kind of getting back to normal. Like, 2021 was kind of like...
It was half and half.
Yeah. We didn't get a full year of getting reps in.
Yeah.
And now, 2023, we're like...
That's just the front door.
Damn.
Yeah. It's
Anyway.
windy, that's why.
Yeah, windy as hell. But I think 2023 is going to be us all being so determined and really motivated to get new things out because we all have an ultimate goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, shameless plug. I'm so excited to start, like, attempting to podcast on my own. Like, I've thought about it for, like, 2 years. And I'm like, it's time.
It's time. Yeah.
Because then it helps you network. I realized that. Shoot.
It also helps you get recognized, I think.
Was just going to say that. Tyler Smith was talking to me about that.
Yeah. It's a great way to build an audience, get recognized, and all it takes is one really good podcast sometimes to have someone who's been doing it longer see it and maybe talk about it.
For sure.
You know?
It might even lead to you, like, getting gigs.
For sure. Absolutely.
Like, he was telling me about Kelsey Cook. That's how she got, like, really, really started, which I find super motivating.
Yeah.
And she's hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, she's just on the Dope Show. Another shameless plug. Dope Show is amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like podcasting is such a wonderful opportunity to get, you know, more tags.
Yeah.
I feel like you introduce new topics, you know, bring a lot of things to the forefront.
Yeah.
And find focus. That's what happens for me. Feels like a very fun meeting. Is what it feels like.
Absolutely. It takes a little bit of organization, takes a little bit of scheduling, availability, you know, booking your guest or whoever it is you're doing it with, where the location is.
Yeah.
All that stuff. It's just crazy.
Well, right now it's going to be in my garage.
Which is so convenient.
Yeah.
I wish I had. I mean, I have the carport, but right now it's flooded, so.
The carport's sick.
It's nice.
We got to work on waterproofing it.
We got to work on just getting a waterproof studio that is not outside that we can shoot at
That's like
year round.
The most redneck thing I think I've ever done. I'd be like, no, we got to keep it outside.
We got to keep the carport going. We got to patch up them leaks, fix that flood. We are going down.
You don't want none of that overhead.
Yeah, that river, don't worry about it. Just keep the electronics above the water. We'll be good.
As my grandfather would say, duct tape will fix it.
Yeah. Well, there's absolutely no outlets in my carport to plug shit into. I'm running 2 extension cords out of the house. Like if
I'm
you
so proud
really
of you.
look closely at
That's
my
amazing.
operation, I hide how sketchy it looks.
I didn't know you're an electrician, Joe.
I'm definitely a freelance electrician.
That's great. I would do the same thing.
But I did have an electrician friend come over, and she kind of chewed me out a little bit. She's
Like,
like,
hey, it's not on fire.
She goes, I see what you're trying to do here.
It's just like duct tape.
Yeah.
basically.
She's like, we need to tidy this up a little bit. I was like, all right.
Help me.
Yeah, help me. Help me help myself.
Do this for free.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No.
No,
pay
but
them.
I mean, this
Okay.
is a pretty cool spot, and it's right in the heart of downtown. you
Yeah.
know?
I like that they're just down for us to have the whole room. Like, we have a whole wall of board games as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But
And it's not cold. There's no wind breezing. There's no rain leaking
yeah,
through.
sorry, I'm
so
dressed for a blizzard.
That's all right. Yeah, I'm excited about 2023 as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I'm envisioning it now is that the juice is ripe for us comedians. Now we just have to squeeze as much of it out as we can in 2023 and get the most out of what we can. And a lot of that's going to be booking ourselves,
Yeah.
getting recognized, getting booked, doing the podcast we want,
Dude,
doing the shows we want.
booking myself. I get so anxious.
Me too, man.
Like with reaching out to other people.
Me
Like,
too.
thank God that there are pages where you can just be like, I'm a comedian.
It reminds me of the same anxiety when you're like, you want to go ask a girl out that you like,
Kind of.
but you're just so afraid of rejection.
Yeah.
And then you finally get the balls to do it. And you're
I
like,
definitely know what that's like.
will you go out with me? And they're like, no.
No.
No. And you're just like, yeah, I wouldn't go out with me either.
Yeah, I
Crushed. Just fucking,
What, weed Jesus?
yeah. Well, I'm talking like high school. That was the last time I asked somebody out. Little boy Joe crushed.
I mean, shit, mine was last week for me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No.
No.
I'm very happy in
Very
my
stable.
relationship.
Very stable.
Yeah,
We're all
I
stable.
break Isaac's heart, and I will not.
Yeah. I definitely want to hit up more clubs. I like that there's some jokes that I do that seem to hit harder at the club
Oh yeah, for
than
sure.
at the pub.
Well, that and like most of the stuff I watch on YouTube is from comics just absolutely killing in clubs,
Yeah.
and it looks so much fun.
Yeah, it
It
does.
looks like so much fun,
Even when
like,
I'm at the club watching somebody else, I'm like, oh, that looks so much fun.
right?
I'm just so jealous I'm not up there.
If you could go to, well, be a two-parter. Let's see. If you could perform in any club, where would you go?
Man, I have probably the least experience out of all the comics I know in clubs, because the only club I've been in is Tacoma and Spokane.
Those are great clubs, though.
Yeah, they are. But I'm just saying I don't have any range on, like, club comedy in Seattle looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been there.
I definitely think we should all go. That was going to
I
be part of what I
agree.
was going to get
Yeah,
to.
I agree. Definitely, that's definitely on the list for 2023 to go to club comedy
Yeah.
for sure. But I've been to Laughs, but I haven't performed there.
I have not been there.
But that's a nice room. They got good crowds there.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in Tacoma, so
Oh, that's right.
yeah, I feel like Tacoma is kind of the spot where I can get the homies together and
Mm-hmm.
try to put on a show. So
I'll tell you, the hard part for me is just making the trek out to Seattle for open mic
for sure,
after work
yeah,
when I have such a stable home life.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And like, I think that's actually maybe another good thing to talk about is life balance while getting to know more people, doing more mics, doing more road trips at night, just like on a Tuesday,
yeah,
because it's what you have to do.
yeah, for sure.
And, doing like little road gigs. My partner, well, Isaac, you know him.
Yeah,
But for anybody who doesn't, we have talks every once in a while. He's like, I think you've been doing too much lately. And like, I think that's and it's not negative. Like, I want to make that so clear. It's
No, it's
so
not negative
good
because
that he
you
lets
do
me
need,
know.
Yeah, you do need balance, and
Absolutely.
sometimes it takes someone else to recognize it.
For sure.
You know?
And it's something that I actually asked for. You know, I'm like, you got to let me know, because I always stay hungry for it. Like, I'm not going to be like, well, that's enough. You know, like, I'm going to go until I would go every day of the week. It's what I used to do.
Yeah.
Like, when I, like,
Where?
When I was, like, first diving in, I was out.
You just go everywhere.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Go.
That's when he let me know at first. He was just like, this is crazy. Like, you being out like 5 nights a week is entirely too much.
907 on Monday, and then.
Yeah, absolutely. There's this little stint where, like, I think like 3 months, I was just burning that midnight oil. But it really paid off. Like, I got to know a ton of people.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun too. But that's definitely some single life stuff, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Balance, especially when you have a partner, is important.
Like a good one. Like, if they're bad, like, if you have a bad relationship, just go. Just do all the mics you can.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
the
Just
relationship's over.
Get it over. Show them what's really the priority in the relationship. Comedy.
I love comedy.
Yeah, I think it's great to do streaks like that in a row, but definitely getting outside of the town. There is one on Tuesday, because you said you have Monday and Tuesday off.
Yeah.
There's I saw Lauren Lyons posting about it. It's at Pub 70. And it's on the waterfront, and it's only a mile walk from the ferry.
I think it'd be really fun to go to.
So I was thinking it'd be fun if we all got together as a group.
My
and
whole
walked
life
on.
has changed as of recent, like, working now. Like, all the availability is just everywhere.
I remember when I had a job and did comedy at the same time for like 2 months. It was so nice.
For 2 months.
I was like, yay, I got a job and I'm doing comedy at the same time.
Bro.
And then I quit my job. But I was so stoked.
What a nice summer.
Yeah, exactly. What a nice summer. Actually, it was I quit right before summer because I didn't want to quit after summer, because that would make no sense, right? Just get it in.
That's true.
Quit. Enjoy the summer.
It's always good to be, poor in the holiday season. That's what I'm telling myself right now.
Yeah. I'm not grumpy. I'm poor.
Yep. It's a choice.
But I do think 2022, I will miss it, though. I will miss it, because I do think that when we reflect back on this year, I think it'll be a very fun year to reflect on. Because we had a lot of fun as a group.
Really enjoyed it.
And we did a lot of things.
We traveled so much.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it was a lot, because I don't usually get out that much. So it was nice to be able to get out of town.
This was
get fresh ears.
The year that has established me being a road comic.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion.
For sure. Because anytime I was on the road before, I was just tagging along.
Right.
But now it feels like I'm one of the leads in a way.
Oh, for sure. You are. Main character
I'm
energy.
Paid
You've been
get on the road.
Like, we got to talk about it. The 140 shows. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Comedy events. That's what I'm calling it.
Oh, comedy events.
Comedy events. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
We're going to edit that.
Yeah, 100. Edit that.
Comedy
no, we're going to keep it in.
God damn it, Drew. I'm taking you off the shows coming up.
I didn't debrief that. I should have debriefed that.
Yeah.
No, 140 comedy events is pretty unreal.
Yeah.
It feels unreal, but at the same time, it makes sense because we've been going so hard.
Mm-hmm. No, I appreciate you thoroughly being a big portion of my bookings. That is super cool. I appreciate it. I love doing all the comedy events. Very fun. And it's a good balance to have such a nice home base.
Yeah.
With doing other little, just shows everywhere else.
Well, what month was that we went to Bend? Was that March? Or was
look
it?
that up. But that sounds right.
Sounds right. March, right? So that was kind of the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I think that was our first road gig of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember on the way back, we all felt so good about our sets that I remember you saying, I just want to get booked as much as I can this year.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to book you as much as I can this year. And I'm pretty happy that I got to book a lot of local comics. Brock,
thank
Thomas.
You for that. It's been very, very nice.
And to see you guys not waste the opportunities. You know, you guys showed up to everything that you were on.
Mm-hmm.
All of you guys showed up to everything you were on. There was no call-outs or cancellations or anything. It was
I'm always super excited to do your shows, man.
yeah, it's pretty.
I'm sorry,
pretty wicked.
events.
Comedy events.
Events. I'm really proud of everybody's growth, especially Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friday's
This is
been
the year of
killing it.
Thomas Friday.
Yep.
For sure.
For sure.
27 minutes at Muckleshoot. I'm glad we got to be there to witness that
That was awesome.
and support. Have his
Yeah.
family there. So,
Mm-hmm.
but let's try to think of after March. Let's try to go in order real quick. After we did Bend for the Dope Show and killed it, and I ate shit on my longboard. Then April, we had the 420 show at the Roxy, which was on a Wednesday
That
this
was
year.
so much fun.
And there was like 250 people there.
Mm-hmm.
And that was badass.
It was really, like, God, not like, aside from literally, but I was just so high, like, from that show. It felt insane to just hear the whole Roxy. Just
That many people laughing in the Roxy.
erupting.
Yeah.
It felt
Yeah.
insane. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing like doing a theater or, you know, just like a sold out club. Like,
Yeah.
the only time I've ever done that is like with the not the 420 show, but the Dope Show.
Yeah. At the clubs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because even one of the cool things about the Roxy is when you're in the green room
Mm-hmm.
and you hear somebody crushing it,
Yeah.
and it sounds like the whole place is erupting.
Oh, it's
and-
so cool.
Yeah, and you can hear it down in the
I
green
love that.
room. It's a really cool experience.
I love hyping up my friends, dude. Like, and I just want it to keep on going on. Like, I'm so excited to get my 23andMe done so I can find out I'm Cherokee and do a show at Muckleshoot as well.
Yeah, right. That's what I said, man. I was like, damn, I look native enough. Shit, I'll pass.
You just
In the
need
summertime?
a headdress, man.
Dude, in the
That's
summertime,
fucked
I
up.
get
I'm sorry.
dark if I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Are you native? Are you?
No. Well,
You're
I
Mexican.
did get my ancestry done.
Hold on. So what is it? You have to let me know because I don't know mine for real.
The problem is that they group Mexican and natives together as indigenous.
Oh.
So there's really no way for me to know what's what. All I know is that I'm 15% indigenous.
Okay.
And like German, Irish, and European. That's it.
I mean, hey, send it. See what
I
you-
mean, 15%
see what you
allows
get.
me to get really
Oh my God.
tan in the summer without burning. So
It's a
that's
super
enough for me, man.
My mom is the kind of person who's like, we are Isleta, and we are this other tribe as well. And I'm like, how? What? Like, what? Why don't we know this? Why isn't this a thing? It's just. So I want to get mine done, just so like all the lies stop, just so I know officially.
Yeah. I mean, it pretty much confirmed who my dad was. So there was that.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Sorry, I thought I
was
turned it
on
off.
the
I
whole
got
time.
scared.
So that was fun. April and then May. I'm not gonna be able to retrieve anything from May. June.
Too many shrooms.
Too many shrooms.
Too many shrooms.
June. We had a dope show at the Roxy in June.
Oh man, I'm so bad at remembering.
And then
stuff.
July.
Like chronologically, I just remember a lot of traveling to like Salem. Like that was in the summertime.
Yeah.
And then I did a few shows in Oregon and
Mhm.
Washington with Richard Larkin,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a great time.
You did Spokane Comedy Club a couple
Yep.
times.
We did the Rated R show out in
Yeah.
Spokane. And that was so much fun.
Yeah. I haven't done the Rated R show in Spokane yet.
Oh yeah, we did a
I
dope
did
show
the Tacoma
together,
one.
right?
Yeah, we did a dope show out there in Spokane together.
Because I remember
And that was in August.
Yeah, that was awesome. I love the video that we got from there.
Yeah, it worked
was
out really good.
Freaking killer,
Yeah, it sounded good, looked good.
right?
Yeah, and the crowd there is just fucking amazing.
Oh, they're just so there for it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's why I love being in a club.
yeah.
Because people are just like, yo, we know what we're about to get. Let's go.
And it's funny living in a town and doing as much comedy as we've done with no club.
Yeah.
Because it's all just gritty brewery and bar.
And so true.
You know, even though we're not doing Cookies anymore, Cookies was really good for that reason, is that it was such a hard place to do comedy that if you can do good at Cookies, you can do good anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like what we do out here can be a grind and it can wear down on us a little bit, but it makes it where we go to the club,
I wish I had enough money to just buy that place, remodel it, and just open a little club.
A baby club?
Little baby club.
Little baby club sells that at 40 people.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe having a standing room only balcony or something.
Yeah.
Where you can sell like 40 more tickets.
Yeah.
People just mingling in round tables.
Yeah. I think that place is super haunted.
Where? Cookies?
Yeah. I mean, it needs to be like fully remodeled. That place is just
Yeah. I only
old.
like that it's by the freeway, so I'd be tempted just to tear the whole place down and build something that was perfectly designed for comedy.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I wouldn't want to keep the original structure. No. Just build something totally new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take that property, because it's like prime real estate.
Yeah.
It's like as soon as you get in to Bremerton, you know?
Yeah, it's right off the freeway. I love it.
Mm-hmm. And close to the ferry, honestly.
Yeah, not too far at all.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I think there are better locations.
Oh, dude, I was thinking about
Calla would be cool.
Right off Calla, there's this place called Brewski's.
Oh, Brewski's. I remember Brewski's.
I wanted to buy it and call it Drewski's.
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But, dude, I ain't got that kind of money.
I know.
I'd have to get a business loan, baby.
It's funny how I always talk about buying little pieces of property off the Hood Canal. And Lori's always like, you don't even have like $100 on you right now. Like, let me
True,
dream.
my darling.
Let me dream.
Yeah, let a man dream.
Let me have something to try to save up for.
Right. Put on my vision board, damn it.
Yeah. But there's one piece of property on the other side of the Hood Canal that's like 45,000. It's not very big, but it has a fire pit.
45,000?
Yeah.
That's it?
It's just a garage and a fire pit and a gazebo. So
Okay.
technically to live on it, you would have to like do some shit inside the garage or build a loft.
What about an RV?
Be perfect. It would be perfect.
Do that.
Yeah.
Sick.
Well, my thing is that it would be a perfect property to have a boat in the garage that you can go pitch some tents at in the yard and then take the boat out to the Hood Canal.
Yo, is this where your commune's going to start?
And live in Bremerton
Just
still,
messing with you.
but have this boat launch into the Hood Canal.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
So you have to drive out there for a weekend, but at least you'd be able to boat launch into the Hood Canal and then just drive back to Bremerton, because the property would only be like $360 a month.
Nice.
So if you did like a mortgage 30-year deal or something,
That's so amazing.
that's how much weed I smoke in a month. So technically it's like all I have to do is quit smoking weed and I can put that money
that's
towards
not
the
gonna
property.
happen.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, like that's let a man dream.
Yeah. I would love to quit for a while though, honestly, but then I don't want to like lose gigs.
Yo, you just got to get yourself a DMT pen.
Yeah, right.
I was listening to Theo Vaughn's podcast recently, and he had Young Gravy on. I fucking love Young Gravy, and he was talking about DMT pens. I did not know they existed, but I was like, that's I guess when you just want to go like a little bit across the veil.
Well, the thing about the vape pens, I don't know this from personal experience because I haven't done it, but it's pretty well known that in order to break through on the vape pen, you have to do 3 big rips off of it, like quick. Like do one
that's
big rip,
rough though,
blow
right?
it out, do another big rip, blow it. It is rough because it's not like a weed vape.
Oof.
But even
like?
if you did that with a weed vape, you would
Is it-
cough your fucking brains out.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So,
I would die.
but what most people do is they take one big rip off the DMT pen, and then they cough so much that they don't do the second rip in time.
What if you like don't? If that is that like if you've done it before?
No, that's just one of the methods for doing it.
Oh.
The other method is you get like a powder
That just
form and you dab it.
dab it.
Yeah.
can dab DMT.
You can dab DMT.
What?
You could sprinkle it on your bowl and hit it with a torch if you wanted to.
Yo.
That's what's his butt did a lot, I think. Terrence McKenna.
Oh, shit. Yo, that's...
But like I said, I'm just going off hearsay.
That is that Chief Keef.
Because I've never done it. But I also heard that there's some native tribes in Arizona, I believe, that have access to opium-type drugs that they use for breaking through, similar to like DMT.
So is that why you want to go to Phoenix?
No, but it would be cool to come across somebody that can hook me up with one of those.
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember the exact name of them. I think they're like
poppy seeds.
Poppy opium, some kind of thing. But they're really hard to get, I guess, and they're very controlled by the tribes out there.
Damn.
Like I can't just go out there looking for them.
We got to get that hookup. We got to bring Friday.
They will shoot me if I try to go get some as a white man. You have to go get their blessings and their permission, and it has to be part of the rituals that they do out of respect for the tribes, you know.
Yeah, man, that's how you know it's like really good.
For sure.
Like, they're gonna shoot you for it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, you're trespassing, so yeah. This is my poppies.
Those are reparations. I'm gonna shoot you. They shoot a Mexican because
they give me a bow and arrow and then they shoot me down with a gun. I don't know. Wish Thomas was here. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Well, just because he would probably like the tribal.
Yeah.
Shooting me stuff.
I'm sorry, I can't be him.
No, it's fine. You're just a different kind of native. That's all.
I'm not native.
I'm of the Knot tribe.
I'm of the Knot.
I'm not native.
I'm the white.
Not yet, anyway. You haven't done your 23andMe.
Shit,
so.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. If you were like
I
half.
look so white. Like, I have a hard time arguing that I'm like Spanish even.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it's not about that. It's about 2022.
2022.
And
so August was
I've
cool.
loved this year.
And then September was cool because we had a dope show at the Roxy. We had June. Whoop. June 24th was my 10-year comedy anniversary at Dog Days.
That was awesome.
Yeah, and we had a really good time.
Mm-hmm. And then we roasted you.
I got roasted. I got cake
awesome.
thrown at me.
Yeah.
Which was my idea. And I stained my Comedy and Kitsap shirt.
But that's a good stain.
It is a good stain.
It's a good stain.
Yeah, I was thinking about framing it. Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I was actually thinking about framing the shirt with a picture of the cake and a QR code that goes to the video of the event.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, so that way you can hang it up on a wall and someone can just scan it.
Yeah.
And then see why the shirt is stained.
I like that. That's neat. Very, very wholesome.
Yeah, and then July 4th was fun. I just chilled.
Yeah. Oh my God. How could I fucking forget? I forgot February when I won my first roast battle.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. At Dog Days,
God,
right?
I whooped everybody's ass.
Yeah, you really did. And it was so funny how much you whooped their ass because they were all tapping out and you're like, nope, I got more. Let's go. And then I was like, okay, let's give other people a chance.
Yeah.
Drew. And I looked at everybody and I was like, no. And you're like, okay, let's go. I got more. And it was just an onslaught. It was fucking hilarious.
I love roasting people.
I mean, it was just like the easiest one to judge.
Yeah.
For sure.
I did feel bad about that because I didn't want everybody else to be like feeling bad about themselves. I was like, dude, I clearly just wrote so much more jokes.
Yeah, not just that, but you could tell that you were in the mood to roast.
Yeah.
For sure. Sometimes you got to be in the groove.
Dude, sometimes, yeah.
You know.
I've been feeling it lately. I'm always praying that I will get on Roastamania someday. Because I want to fucking rip into people, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And get ripped into. I want like some.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're gonna make it happen here soon. Because I did talk to Josh briefly about trying to find a date that you and I potentially could be the ones roasting each other.
Oh, that'd be sick.
So, and he was down. It's just a matter of trying to find a date that works.
That'd be sick. Be awesome.
Yeah, that was great when Thomas and Shelby
Okay,
did
then
it.
I need to prepare. You are now my enemy.
Yeah, right. And then, so then September we had my birthday, and then the more Roxy shows. We had the roast battle that Max won. That was a lot of fun. There's some controversy. But when is there not?
Yeah, when is there not?
Competitions, roast battles.
Yeah.
There's going to be controversy.
I knew that I brought absolute heat
Yeah.
to that roast.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't mad at all, especially because the way he came up to me immediately after and was like, bro, I do not agree. And I'm like, dude, whatever.
Yeah.
I had like no one show up for me.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
Dude, all my friends are busy. It just happens sometimes.
It just happens sometimes. Yep.
It just happens. I ain't got a lot of people out here. For real. I don't have family.
Well, you have a nice network of small,
I have good friends.
close people.
I have really good friends. Like, they're like my family.
Yeah.
But, they have their own lives and stuff. Like, they support me so much already.
Yeah. I have little pull now myself, just because I've been driving it through people's Facebook for 10 years now. So I understand. And it's funny because I'll see one of my friends post something like, oh, man, I wonder why people don't show up to my events. And then I think to myself, oh, well, I didn't show up to their event ever. So why should I expect them to show up to my event ever? It's an interesting thing.
I mean,
because Facebook friends, I get excited when I see a Facebook friend show up to one of my shows.
Yeah.
That's exciting because usually it's like average of 2 Facebook friends that show up to the shows.
I have some music friends. So I think about it like that, where it's like sometimes they have events that I'll go to, but then like they won't go to mine.
Yeah.
And that's fine for me. I don't
Music
know.
and comedy, the two arts, they're beautiful, but they do clash sometimes. So,
dude, the night that on the 16th, I think. No, before that. It was earlier this month. And when Russian Blue was doing a show at the Admiral, and we were doing a show at Dog Days, and I was closing, which was killer time. I freaking loved it, and I wanted to go so bad.
Yeah.
But I was, again, awesome comedy show, awesome music happening at the same time. And I'm like, balls, can't support my friends.
Yeah. That's why I like doing 7 p.m. shows. So that way we can do the comedy earlier, and then if their show doesn't start till like 9 or 10, there's time to go catch that. So, but yeah.
It's a good time for people to go out too.
And then October, November,
there's more killer shows.
Yeah, just a lot of really good mics, shows.
Dog Days has been awesome. Developing the Remedy, the stage has evolved.
Yeah,
that
for sure.
I really like it now. It looks so professional.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
We can seat some people. We started getting paid. Events there.
Yeah, and that's why
awesome.
I have to eat crow on the stage thing because I was like one of the few people that were against it. I liked it the way it was.
Oh.
And I was like, no, we don't need to build a stage because then we're just closer to the ceiling. Ceiling's already low. I like that we have like this little area to mingle behind the comedian at that table, And I was just a little stubborn. I liked the mirror. I liked that in the video you can see the comedian performing, but if you looked in the mirror, you could see the bar. I really liked that. So I didn't want to change any of that. But that's just because I'm stubborn and I don't like change. So everybody loves it. I love it. So
I do wish that it was taller.
Yeah.
Like
a little bit more space.
If they could, it's probably totally against code and the whole thing will probably collapse, but like take out a little bit of the ceiling.
Like just curvature.
Yeah, just make it like old school curvature.
Yeah.
And make it like a little tiny thing. But I don't know. It'd probably break the restaurant.
Well, I'll tell you what, putting the camcorder hooking up to the TV in the back, that's a game changer.
Oh, yeah. Very smart.
So that's really cool to be able to...
It makes people pay attention.
Yeah. Well, it's because when you're in the back part of the bar, it's hard to like look around and see. So if you could just look right up at the TV near where you're at, then It's a game changer for sure, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited about doing that again for the New Year's Eve show. So
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like it's neat to see yourself on a little TV too. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It's not TV, but it is TV.
Oh,
you
for
know,
sure.
so-
Like I freak out even when I see like my little flyers on those TV. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I made
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think we've really made something amazing, and like the Remedy is such a cool place, and it's like a little home base. you
Yeah,
know?
I love that about
really
Remedy.
cool.
Is that it's kind of our hub. It's our safe place.
Where we can just hang out. We have meetings there. We can have great comedy happens there all the time.
Yeah.
And some of my
Food's
like-
great.
oh yeah, the drinks,
Yeah.
fire. Shout out to all the bartenders, all the staff that works there, and Allison. Allison's been killing it.
Yeah. Allison, Rot, Shelby, Candy, Joey. Everybody's been killing it at that place to keep it going.
And then what was I gonna say? Shit, that damn weed pen.
We were talking about flyers on the TV. Just finishing the year strong.
I was excited for the shows coming up. this
Yeah.
week.
And then
Really
we got the end of year shows wrapping up 2022, 140 comedy events. So
Congrats, man.
yeah, thank you. It
It's
feels
awesome.
feels good.
And I
Max-
love being part of like so many of those too.
Yeah, and Max asked me what my goal was next year. If I was going to try to get more than 140. I was like, hell no. That's not sustainable. It was a grind to do that. I said I want to make just as much money but do less shows. That's my goal.
Yeah, I think that's a better goal.
Yeah. But
Personally.
then I started thinking about it. I was like, 150 would be cool. And if we're
For
going
only
to...
10 more shows, like, I mean, events.
I feel like we're kind of going to do the same mold
Okay.
next year that we did this year, where we have Remedy on Wednesdays, Showcase rotating on Thursdays, rotating venues, and then Fridays Dog Days, and then usually it's one Saturday every month.
Let's see if we can rock the Charleston.
If we can rock the Charleston, that'll
10
add,
times. That'd be rad.
that'll add some
They
seriously more shows.
haven't necessarily given me the calendar yet for this next year. That's why, like, a lot of people have been reaching out to me asking more details about it, and I just don't have them yet.
Yeah, yeah. It
So-
takes a little bit of time.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They just
But-
need to get it to me.
So there,
But
I
it's
mean, there's
okay.
a chance that we might be able to do 150 events, but it solely won't be so much on me. It'll
Right.
be a team effort for sure.
Right.
And we've got some comedians that are on board to
Mm-hmm.
absorb some of the rooms and the hosting and stuff like that. So
I think that's rad.
I think it'll make it a lot more realistic to reach 150. So
Yeah, and that will help make it more of a scene as well.
yeah,
As if we start taking on more people from around the peninsula and making this more of a scene, not just for us, but
yeah.
the more people get to know about it, and the more rooms we have to play in, it'll be great.
And I can't wait to try to get the comedy house going, because I think that'll be such a pivotal part to get comics from out of town to stay 4 days.
For sure.
You know,
For sure.
because you can't really, I can't afford to put them up in a room for 4
Oh
days.
God, no.
You know, so, but if they could do like a run of like 6 rooms in 4 days,
Mm-hmm.
and then also get to check out the beautiful landscape, the ferry system, and all that shit.
Yeah.
Because the nice thing about going to a town for 4 days and staying and doing 4 to 6 shows is that most of the day you're not doing the comedy, so you have all this time to check out the town. You know, so it's a really cool. This is an area that's becoming very popular to check out, mingle, karaoke, comedy, dance, whatever you want to do, eat. It's known for food now, you know. So
Sick.
when comics come out, I want them to have a good time in Bremerton, basically.
Yeah.
So
Party it up in Bremerton.
Party it up, kill it on stage, and make everybody laugh and have a good time.
I want to go to the Admiral this next year. Like, I'm trying to come up with like a little like resolution list, like a practical resolution list. Places I want to go: Club Comedy, Laughs, North Seattle. There's a few rooms out there as well.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to travel a little bit, go back to Arizona, go back to Phoenix, go to Stir Crazy.
Yeah, Austin
maybe
would be cool for a
Texas.
weekend.
Yeah, that'd be killer.
Yeah.
Absolutely killer. The Vulcan, kill Tony.
Yeah.
But I'm torn on whether I want to be an audience member or go up. Like, just have the balls to go up, Risk it
definitely
all.
be one of the comedians waiting. Definitely.
Risk it. Risk that biscuit.
Yeah. Because I think that if we went as a group of like 4 to 6 and tried to get on and one of us got picked, I think that'd be funny.
Oh, I think it'd be even better if like more than one of us.
Yeah, true.
That'd be
True.
insane.
Or all but one. Like, my boy Brock's in the back. You got to get him up here, Tony. Come
Yo,
on.
they have to get Brock on there.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and
that would
you
be
know that they
nuts.
would be
I'd be so
inclined
into it.
to pull his name.
Absolutely.
For sure.
If he just put "I'm a midget" on his
Yes.
little name ticket, they'd be like so into that.
Oh, for sure. So we're going to have to plan what weekend we're going to go do that.
I got no edge. I'm just like, hey, I look white.
So pending no natural disasters, pandemics, or wars with Russia, I think 2023 is going to be rocking.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be definitely a year to make some moves for sure in comedy.
Another year of the grind. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I just love comedy. It's been so good.
It's been amazingly fun. It's hard
Absolutely.
to wrap up in words because it's little moments. It's around the show as well as the show, that kind of dictate the amount of fun you have, whether it be afterwards going and hanging and getting some food or the trip out there and getting to
That's
chat
what
it
it's
up.
about for me. Oh God, I love hanging.
It's a really cool, fun thing to do with your friends. I couldn't think of very many things that are more like besides camping and barbecuing and stuff like that.
I think, God, I think at the trips out to Spokane with y'all, going with you and Shelby, that was an awesome time.
Yeah, that was a blast.
That was a killer weekend.
Yeah.
And even getting pulled over by that
getting
bitch.
Getting tased by the
God damn! I
park
wish we would have
ranger.
gotten tased.
I
That would have
just
been a
say,
cherry
I
on
just say
top.
that I got tased because it makes the story
I'm so sorry.
so much better.
I just ruined that for you.
No, it's okay. I don't
Now
mind.
everyone knows.
Because it's a lie. I just like saying that I got tased
Just edit
by
it.
a park ranger because that
Say-
sounds so funny to me. Because I felt like she had.
I remember when you did. Just edit it out.
Yeah, just edit it out. Yeah, you shook like a baby and shit yourself.
You shit yourself. You fell in the river.
Yeah, but no, it was. She had her hand on the taser the whole time, so I felt like I almost wanted to get tased. Like I was feeling like getting tased for the first time. But she had every right to be upset. We totally shit all over their campsites and did not do our due diligence. I did not do my due diligence.
Like Kitsap Russell Brand.
Yeah, no shit. I
She's
was like, we're just struggling comedians. We're having a hard time finding somewhere to stay tonight. She's like, I don't care what you are. You play by my rules.
Well, I couldn't see them.
Yeah,
because it was dark.
exactly.
I couldn't see the sign.
Well, if you would have done your due diligence.
God, that was the fucking word of the day, wasn't
Dude,
it?
it was.
Due diligence. I was
Dude, when
brushing
she
my
whipped
teeth in
that
that
out-
parking lot.
Oh, man.
Shit.
Yeah.
What? When she whipped her dick out?
No, when she whipped out the due diligence. That's when I was like,
She calls
oh.
her dick due diligence.
I was like, this is what it's about. Okay. All right. I'm just here for you to lay into. Get it all out.
Oh, fuck.
Because the first thing I said when she walked up was, how much do I owe you?
Yeah.
And then she was like, you're lucky I'm not going to charge you $140.
Oh, come on, bitch.
I'm just going to charge you the $30. I was like, great, I'll pay you the $30. And then she laid
Can I
into me.
Venmo you?
Yeah, exactly. and then I was like, we have cash. And she's like, we don't do cash.
We just did the dope show.
And then, so
Take
then
it easy.
then we're trying to combine our debit cards. And then she's like, okay, fine, I'll take the cash. I was like, you lied.
You know, that was just for her.
Yeah. So I was like, you are not an honest person, Bart.
God, I did not like her. I was so upset that
Dude.
morning. And that my ring was still at our friend's
Yeah.
house.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that guy in traffic.
Yeah. Yeah. It was crazy.
God damn.
Okay. So we're supposed to camp in a friend's yard in Spokane, go do the dope show. After the dope show, camp out at the friend's. The next day, get breakfast, go home. That was the plan. Well, the friend had to cancel on letting us camp at their yard. So I had to come up with an alternative solution last minute, which was go to the Bolin Valley, Spokane River campsite to camp. But we got there late, so they were already closed. So I just pitched a tent right next to the river in a non-legal camping spot. And then we
Don't rat yourself out now. I don't want you to
no,
get away.
she knew. She was like, "Is that you down by the river?" I was like, "Yeah, that's me. It's a cool spot, isn't it?" She's like, "You're not allowed to camp there." And I was like, "Yeah, I kind of thought maybe that was the case." But then I pitched the tent in this cool spot, and then afterwards we go to a party and play cornhole, and then mingle and network, and then we come back to the campsite. And the gate's closed, so I parked the car in between two rocks. These rocks are designed to make it so people can't park there. So I slid your car in between the two rocks. You guys stayed in the car and passed out. I walked to the tent, slept in the tent, woke up. That's when Bart attacked us and tased me. And then you left the two rocks. And I forgot to tell you that you were parked between two rocks.
Yep, so I ran into one.
So then you scraped your car on one.
Yep.
And I felt really bad about that. And then we got chewed out by Bart some more. And then after we paid that.
Yeah, she found us in the car. That was fucking horrifying.
Knock, knock, knock. You can't park here. And then we're like, fuck it. We got to get out of here. We paid her. We're like, let's go get breakfast. Right? And then we go get breakfast. But on our way, Drew gets cut off by somebody who was their yield, for sure, to the point where she had to slow down because they didn't just cut you off, but they also just like did not speed
30.
up. Yeah. And so you laid your horn on, as you do in that scenario when someone does not yield when they yield.
I did it for a long time, though.
A really long time.
Like
I could not exaggerate how long it was.
Probably like 20 seconds.
It was longer than that. And it was fucking hilarious.
That was really funny.
Because he was so mad that you were honking at him. I've never seen anybody get so mad at just a honk. I've seen people get mad at a finger or yelling, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I've seen people get mad, but not about a horn.
No.
So it was definitely the duration.
That is definitely a singularity in my life, but one of the funniest fucking moments ever.
Yeah.
Because when he got out.
He got out of the car like he was gonna like
what was he gonna
fucking chest bump you or some shit.
I'll literally hit you with my car, motherfucker.
And then me and Shelby were just like, "Oh, really? Okay." At the same, because my first thought was, okay, are we either going to kick this guy's ass or are we going to get knifed? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like when people are outnumbered, they do weird things.
I'm not getting knifed.
So we were like, stay in the car. That's probably the smartest thing to do because I do not want to get knifed. And this was right after the whole Bart thing.
Yeah.
So we were fresh coming off that. So this guy was.
And it's like at a stoplight too.
Yeah. Yeah. And it could have got really out of hand. But I was like, we're comics, man. We shouldn't have to deal with this BS. Yeah. We're trying to do good things in this world and bring laughter and joy to people. And then you got these people just trying to shit all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I mean, I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I've shit on people. But I try not to. Dude, Bart, I know after she laid into me, I know she had to go clean up afterwards because
that's nasty.
She enjoyed that so much.
Probably a real power trip.
Yeah, and I could tell that she did not like men, like for sure.
Dude, when that guy got back in his car, and I laid on the horn again, that I had to clean up. After that.
that was hilarious. That was hilarious because he was just like,
oh god, he was just so upset,
so pissed,
and because it was at a green light, and I said, "You're gonna miss the light, bro."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Fuck you."
Well, because he wouldn't go at the green light, and then you honked justifiably, and he got mad all over again. It's like, we'll fucking go on green, motherfucker. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You got to mention what his bumper sticker was too.
What was it? Oh, trash with class.
Trash with class.
I was like, I doubt it.
Yeah, that was.
Oh
there
my
was no class there, just trash.
Yo, he looked like he made those stickers himself.
Yeah, for sure.
Like with the cricket from Joanne's.
Yeah. No, he printed it out on a piece of paper that wasn't even like glossy. It just got rained on and started melting.
Oh my god.
But
this car wasn't even a car.
And then we get to go and have breakfast at a wonderful spot with wonderful food and wonderful service.
Yeah.
So that was like what really turned around our morning because that all happened before 9 a.m.
That did.
And that's the funniest part.
Such a good weekend.
Yeah. Such a
It
memorable.
was such a highlight, man.
Yeah.
I love dunking on people like that.
Dude,
that is not the
hilarious.
first time I've had somebody do
Get
like
out of the car.
extreme road rage at me. That was the first get out the car.
Okay.
That was the first who got out the car. I was like, oh, I can't wait for this.
Yeah.
But one time I was at Safeway, and this one old lady was trying to leave the wrong way, and I was waiting in line. So I was like, I'm not moving. I'm going to my mom.
Yeah.
What is she doing? She's telling me to move. She kept
Mm.
on telling me to go. She said, back up, back up. You could see her mouthing
Yeah.
it. And she's getting really loud. Her poor husband in the passenger seat just being like.
In his mind, he's like, if I were you, I would just back up.
It's like, I wish I could divorce this bitch.
But at the same
it's
time,
too
he
late.
understands why you're not backing
Exactly. And I said no. And poor Isaac, he hates conflict. God damn, is he allergic to conflict? And he's sitting there. I was like, watch this. This is going to be hilarious. Watch this. And he's like, no, please, please. And she starts screaming. She's trying to get closer. And I'm like, I'm not going to do it. She's like, I'll hit your car, bitch. And I'm like, I would
Tough
love to
shit.
call my insurance. I
Yeah.
got all day. It's my day off.
up. Tough shit, lady.
God, I love being petty like that to Karens. Ooh. Try to out Karen a Karen. Damn.
That's not easy to do.
I can do
You
it.
gotta, everyone has a little bit of Karen in them. You got to whip it out every now and then.
I was trained by the best.
Nice. But yeah, it's been a great fucking year. Looking forward to wrapping it up and
Yeah.
officially calling it done.
I feel like I got 20% funnier.
20%. That's a good number.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 12% funnier.
Oh, for me?
No,
Is
for
that
me.
what
No,
I'd be
you're
like,
wrong.
I
That's not what I
actually
had.
think you're wrong.
Yeah. Actually, according to
You're
my
definitely-
data analytics that Jacob wrote up,
Oh
it's
my
only,
God.
It's only 12%. No, I think that sounds about right. I
Fucked
think,
up when you trusted the dude wearing a tracksuit
yeah.
to judge a roast battle.
No, I felt like,
You don't like me.
for the first time this year, I committed to having a set almost word for word.
Yeah.
Because for so long that it drives me crazy to think of that. I would usually like to wing it, let things fly out here and there randomly. But this was the first year I really focused on trying to at least get the set down. Now that I've got it down, in March, I'm going to retire some of those jokes for a while and then just work on new shit.
That's great, man.
So
I love that.
I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Hell yeah.
So
I think that I've gotten the most excited because this is going to be my, I believe, 4th year in comedy. And I'm very excited for that. I didn't really do much the first year or the second. I was just kind of like figuring out, like,
just
what
get
do
the
I
feel
want to
for
do?
it. Yeah.
What do I want to do? Who am I? And now I'm like, I got jokes. Hell yeah. And, doing headlining a few times. That was fucking great. Super excited to start producing and do podcasts. Just have more content. Been writing a lot, as usual. I'm always trying to write, man.
Yeah.
And just got sitcom ideas I'm trying to work on.
And for a lot of that,
portfolio.
those ideas and stuff, it's about trying to like organize and shelf some of it and execute some of it now or next year, I'm looking forward to trying to do that as a team too.
Yeah.
Like especially the sketch shit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to start doing more sketch comedy and getting it on
Oh,
film.
hell yeah. I'm excited to shoot a 30-minute little...
That would be fucking
Little special.
filthy, yeah. Especially at the Chuck. But
Absolutely.
yeah, let's wrap her up and
Yeah.
continue on with our week. Wednesday at Remedy, Thursday at Hook Canal Brewery, Friday at Dog Days Brewery, and Saturday back at Remedy to wrap up
And
the year.
strong.
Hell yeah. Get it.
Hell yeah. It's going to be so good. I'm so excited for the New Year's show.
We're going to smoke so many weeds.
3 metric weeds, please.
Yeah, that Canada weed was awesome. Oh, we didn't even mention Canada.
Hold on. Run it back.
Yeah.
Just for a sec. Canada weed. Dank. But their sodas I had a problem with. They're only 10 milligrams per soda. Y'all. In America, they are usually 100.
Well, you easily can get access to 100 milligram THC drinks.
Yeah.
But in Canada, it is broken up into 10 only.
That's what I'm used to.
But they said, oh, you can buy 10. Yeah, like I'm gonna try down 10 of
Yeah,
those
here's
fuckers.
$80.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
When I could just get 100 milligram for 12 back home. Yeah.
This Canadian salesmanship. There you go.
Well, it's because they're serious about regulating edibles, I think, because of what happens when you do drink a 100 milligram edible. It fucks you,
You
up.
do great
There's no
stand-up
denying it.
comedy.
There's no
is what
denying
happens.
it fucks you up. If you're on a dope show, yeah, because you fucking are supposed to get super ripped. But Victoria was absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to Vancouver because I was in Manresa Castle. But
You were killing it at the castle.
yeah, and
I went, though.
it looked beautiful.
Dude, that place used to be an adult film theater.
Oh,
and
really?
you could tell it was awesome.
You can tell by the visuals or the smell.
Well, they have cleaned it since. But the visuals for sure. Like they had little booths like up a stair. It was super cool. And then like where they had like a little indoor where they put the letters up, like the sign block.
Yeah.
Like that. It was super cool. And then we just had a person walking. That was awesome. And then it had like a bunch of seating, and then like the stage where you could definitely see like, oh, maybe they had some workers or something like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's
We
very
should try to
cool.
find a video that might have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. that'd be
Their
cool to
website's
see.
great. Check it out.
Nice.
Anyway, I know you're trying to wrap it up.
No, it's cool. I think we covered a lot of things.
Mhm.
So that was a really long one. Probably really just fun for us.
Oh yeah.
But, maybe a few people will watch it and see that we have these amazing shows. If you want to be part of the record year of 140 comedy events, then maybe we'll see you on one of these this week. So,
Come to one of the comedy events.
yeah, and have a good time.
3 left.
4 left. Well, 4 comedy events.
4 comedy events.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay. I'm an idiot.
No, you're fine. I'm just going to edit it out. All right. Have a good night. Love you.